Anxiety is growing among farmers in Lower Chao Phraya Basin because the next farming season is due to start in less than 2 months, and they are still in the dark on whether their paddy fields are marked as water retention areas. According to Ang Thong Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Office, about 400,000 rai of paddy fields and irrigated areas in Thung Lam Tha Dang and Thung Wiset Chai Chan, covering 5 districts, will be officially designated as retention areas to hold about 300 million cubic meters of water. Bamrung Posi, a farmer in Tambon Mahat Thai, Ang Thong, said officials have not told her anything about exact locations. They should clearly inform locals about which plots will be used and how long the plots will be flooded for. Communications must be done directly with the affected people first for good understanding. Last month, the government announced it has already chosen 2 million rai of land for water retention for the flood season. The goal is to save crucial zones such as industrial estates from flooding. It was reported to have up to 60 billion baht to create infrastructure for the flood zone. Yet the amount of compensation that affected locals will get if their land is inundated remains unclear. The plan to select 2 million rai of land as water retention areas was conceived after the flood crisis last year, which swamped 7 industrial estates, killed hundreds and flooded the homes of millions. Earlier this year, Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra said she would assign officials to talk to locals before announcing the chosen locations for fear of protests. Sompong Bunmi, a farmer in Ayutthaya, said if his 60 rai of field is chosen as a water retention area, he hopes the flood water level is not too high, otherwise he will have no place to live. Bunchu Raipap, a farmer in Bangban district, said 2 crop seasons a year would allow her to survive, but the government must ensure the flood water disappears from her 102 rai of paddy fields by December. The Strategic Committee for Water Resources Management member, Dr. Anon Sanitwong, said the government would provide financial compensation appropriate for each area. A flat rate would not be applied. Mongkon Dang Krajang, director of the Pak Hai Water Distribution and Maintenance Project, said about 180,000 rai in 3 districts in Ayutthaya, including Pak Hai, Sena and Bangban, would be used as water retention areas. He will try to keep flood water levels at no more than 1.5 meters from ground level and try not to let flood water linger for more than 21 days. Although there has been much optimism about the government's plans for rest roads to combat flooding, many locals are getting worried as the projects have yet to begin. The government has budgeted 24 billion baht for flood walls and raising the surface of some 500 kilometers of roads. The mega projects cover Bangkok and adjacent provinces such as Samut Sakhon and Nakhon Pathom. Nantha Prasan Wong, a member of Nakhon Pathom's Ban Lan Tak Pha local administration organization, said no construction has started in the area to date. A construction firm was just named as the successful bidder for the project in her area, and it would take a few more months for the firm to prepare machinery and equipment. Pongpon San Samak and Jularat Sang Passa, The Nation's report.